I'm out of my second apiary today. I'm going to go through 3 tips, keeping a second apiary, and 3 benefits. Tip number 1, choose a place that you can drive up to. I can actually drive up pretty close here if I needed to. They've said I could drive out all the way here in the field. Boxes and equipment are heavy. I've had to move entire hives out here before. So important that I can just drive up and put that hive down. These things are so heavy, and you don't want to set yourself up that you are hiking in and hiking out equipment all of the time. Make sure it's something that you can drive up to. The second tip is to choose a place where you can keep more than just a couple hives. I've kept a second apiary where I was limited. I could only put a couple hives in that spot. A lot of work to get out there. It takes you time to drive over. You have to be really thoughtful about what equipment you pack up and take out. I would want someplace where I could keep at least 8 hives as a minimum. We're talking 24 or 28 hives. Having a limit like that and not feeling like you're encroaching on somebody's space is so helpful. The last tip is to pay in honey. You want to be generous with the people who are hosting your hives. You do not want to, even if they say, oh no, I can pay you for this. No, they are giving you something that is very valuable. What I do is I just say, hey, the second you're out, let me know. If you want to give away to friends or family, let me know. I'm going to give you as much honey as you want. And if they're not asking for it on a regular basis, leave some on the doorstep every now and then. If I've got a big job, if I've got a lot that I'm doing in that space, I drop off honey while I'm there. Make sure you can drive up to it. Make sure you can put more than a couple hives in the spot. Pay in honey. 3 benefits. First, mentioned it before, you can keep more hives. Being able to keep more hives allows you to do more things. Even if you don't want your overall number to be huge, having that extra flex space is really helpful. This year, I sold nukes for the first time. I would have really struggled to do that on the space that I have at my home apiary. It takes space. You don't want to stack all of your nukes in exactly the same spot. You want to make sure they're spaced out a little bit. Being able to have half of them out here and half at home was really helpful. The second benefit, if it's at least 3 miles away from your home apiary, you can use that space to reorient a hive. Sometimes you need a place that you can drop a hive. You can't do that if it's within 3 miles of your house, 3 miles of wherever your home apiary is. You can kind of play with that distance and you're not locked into moving something incrementally. If you've got a really spicy hive at home, having something that's a bit further away from people so that you can take it out, and while you're requeening or dealing with that hot hive, however you're doing it, having a space to go and do that is huge. The last benefit, you gain supporters. What I've found is that people who are hosting your hives, they are really invested. It is so nice to expand the circle of people that are supporting you in this thing that you're trying to do. Beekeeping can be so tough in those first couple of years when you're trying to figure things out, that having people who are just rooting for you so hard is great. They put you in touch with other people. You might say, oh, you're looking to buy local honey? I know somebody who has it. I've got honey that actually made on my land. Let me put you in touch with that person. These aren't hypotheticals. These are things that have happened for me. You just gain the best cheerleaders in the world whenever you're hosting your hive somewhere. The 3 benefits: 1, you keep more hives. 2, you can reorient hives whenever you need to. 3, you have new cheerleaders. You've got support. All 3 of those are really helpful. If you don't have a second apiary right now and you think you might need one soon, or even if you don't, just hope that over the next few years you'll be able to grow, start asking around. I think I might have a need for a second apiary at some point over the next couple of years, and get started. You start with that second one. Really, you do. You start with your home apiary, but then if you're looking to expand, you start with that second one. I've got a 6-month-old. I'm not looking to really expand this year. It's nice to know that over the next couple of years, if I have space in my schedule to do that, I've got a launching point. I can put more hives here whenever I need to. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Please like and subscribe.